our distinguished viewers. I am Mayowa Joseph Arebe, an agricultural practitioner and a virtual agriculturist. You are welcome to the Agric Face of the Week. This is a show whereby we showcase young talents to enlighten us more about agriculture and the possible ways in which we can practice agriculture. So in the house with me today, I have a very young, vibrant digital farmer in the house. So digital farmer Alawode Emelua is with me today.
My name is digital farmer Alawode Emelua. I am from JS2 class in Hopecrest College.
So digital farmer Alawode Emelua, once again you are welcome to the show. So today we are going to be discussing a very important aspect in agriculture. We are going to be talking about sack farming. You know, of recent there have been increase in the rate of insurgency and insecurity in Nigeria, and because of the level of insecurity in Nigeria, farmers are now afraid of going to the farm, and there is need for us to secure farming. We need to produce food in order for us to survive. There is need for us to produce food day in, day out. So in view of this, there are some other alternatives that as farmer we can practice aside from going to the farm. We can practice even at the corner of our house that will make sure that there is all year round supply of food even in our household and in the country at large. So today we are going to be discussing about sack farming. So sack farming is a very good aspect in agriculture, and the person that is going to be taking us about sack farming is our guest in the house, digital farmer Alawode Emelua. Can you enlighten us more about sack farming?
Sack farming can be defined as the use of sacks and bags to farm and grow crops to meet our daily needs.
Okay, that's a very wonderful one from her. She said it's simply the use of bag and sacks to grow our agricultural produce. That is, we can grow our agricultural produce in sacks or in bags, even at the corner of our house or in our surroundings. We can practice that. That's a very wonderful aspect in agriculture. So now, digital farmer Alawode Emelua, what are the procedure or what are the things that we will need to consider when we want to practice sack farming?
One of the things we can put into consideration in sack farming is availability of land. Like when there is space in your vicinity, in your compound, you can practice sack farming. Number 2, availability of sacks and bags. If you have sacks and bags, you can practice sack farming in your compound, in your vicinity. And if you don't have, just go straight to the market, purchase sacks and bags in either large quantities or small quantities. When you get home, make sure that you clear the space, like a flat surface in your vicinity. Fill the bags and sacks you purchase in the market with loamy and fertile soil. Fill it almost full, and place them and line them in rows and columns. Place them in a very way that they will not place them in columns and rows. Don't scatter them all around. After that, plant the seed inside it. Then safeguard it with either iron net or sticks, and that's what you can do.
That's a very good one from digital farmer Alawode Emelua. What she said that caught my attention was that we can even practice sack farming in the open space in our environment. That is, wherever we see a space that we are not utilizing. You know, most of us, we have some open areas in our environment, even at the corner of our house, in our backyard. So we can practice sack farming in such an open space. That is, what we need to do is to align the bags and sacks filled with loamy fertile soil in rows and column. So after aligning it, then we plant our seed. As simple as that. A wonderful one. So digital farmer Emiolua, I am highly impressed with what you have taught. I personally and our viewers. So like we were saying, we are talking about sack farming. So digital farmer Emiolua, aside from the fact that we will need some items in order to practice sack farming, aside from the fact that we need to buy some little things in order to practice sack farming, what are the necessary things that we also need to do while or when our crops is growing up?
After the germination of the seeds, what we need to do when the seeds are growing up is just to, like, every morning if we woke up, we should go there and we should wet them with water, and inside that sack and bag, before we put the loamy and fertile soil inside the sacks or bags, we need to use either any sharp objects, nails or blade, to create a small holes at the side of each bags. Then if it will be easy for us when it is in the morning when we woke up to water it, to wet it, so that excess moisture will be out of that plant and it will germinate very well.
So that's a very wonderful statement from digital farmer Alawode Emiolua. Once again, she said we will need to irrigate our crop always. So in the stage of its growth, we will need to wet the farm frequently in order to aid its growth. So after aiding its growth, then we are good to go. So you can see that sack farming is as simple as that. So all what you need to do is to just practice it at your own convenient time. So it's not like you have to take a bike or you take any means of transportation to the farm. So you just have to be in your house, and whenever you wake up, you work your farm. Whenever you wake up, you check them, maybe they are doing well. That is all you need to know about sack farming. Let me say, in conclusion, digital farmer Alawode Emiolua, can you tell us, or do you have any words of encouragement that you want to give to young farmers like you?
My words of encouragement to youths and young farmers like me is that because now youth are suffering from unemployment, and instead of us just staying at home doing nothing, we can even feed our parents. It's not our parents that will still be feeding us after we finish our university or any other course like that. All you just need to do is just in a small corner of your house, just plant, just do the same procedure for sack farming. And do you know that sack farming, after planting it, if you plant it in large quantity, that is much more enough for your food, for you and your family to feed on. You can take it to the market and sell, and it will bring in money for you. And it has importance. The importance of sack farming are many, but I will only mention four, which are: number one, it saves our time; number two, it saves our energy; number three, it saves our money; number four, and it removes fear of insecurity and insufficiency. Number one, it saves our times, because like early in the morning, if we wake up, we just walk like 1 meter, we go straight to the farm, to the area where we are practicing sack farming. We will wet it within 30 minutes. We have finished the work. It will not be like you taking a bike or any means of transportation from your house to the farm. Before you can get there, you will have almost finished up your time, especially for we students that are coming to school. Number two, it saves our energy. It saves our energy in the sense that we need to work because to us. It can't be like leaving your house early in the morning. You won't even enjoy your sleep because you have especially we students that we are practicing sack farming at home, because you will have waken up early in the morning. You will go to the farm, like that before you come back, you will still not go to school, but you will still put your strength and you have to go. Number 3, it saves our money. Is it not? It saves our money in the sense that you can't the money you will spend on to the farm to practice sack farming, which be much more expensive than you practicing it in your home, because the land you will use is already available for you in the home. And if you go to the farm, you can't see a land. You will rent the land, or you purchase the land. And all those bags and sacks you won't buy, because it will be a small space. You won't buy much more quantities of sacks and bags. But if it is a farm, it's the way that the farm is big that you will want to buy the sacks and bag. Number 3, it saves our money. It saves our money in the sense that the money you will use to cultivate land on the farm will be much more expensive than the one you practice at home. Number 4, it removes fear of insecurity. It removes fear of insecurity in the sense that you will be safe in your house, you will be safe in your home. There is no kidnapper that can have the guts to come and kidnap you in your home, because you will be working on your farm beside your house in the daytime. You will not be working in the night. And if you are going to the farm, you will not your heart, like your mind will not feel relaxed. You will be, before you can carry your leg like this, you will be looking right and left. So if you practice sack farming in your house next to your door, it removes fear of insecurity. Thanks.
So impressive. That's a very good one from digital farmer Alawode Emiolua. She has highlighted so many things that we need to know about sack farming. So you still check base with us next sections of the program. We are going to be hosting this program once a week. So consequently, we are going to be having a Greek phase of the week. So the next week, we are going to be having another young, vibrant fellow like this also. Thank you, our distinguished viewers. Stay blessed. Have a wonderful day.